Şeyi geçecek.
I'm glad to meet you.
You're welcome.
Shakir.
This is Shakir.
First, şoklarla Macaristan'a gittiğimde verdiler hocam. Orada hissettim. Çok daha
Algebra, coding theory. Good morning to everyone here in person, and maybe good afternoon and good night to our participations joining us online. First of all, I would like to expand my warmness to hear all of you here in person and joining us online. Alhamdulillah, today we are very happy, we are very glad to see two distinguished professors, Professor Shakir and his supervisor, Professor Mohammad Ashraf, that made us very happy. Today we have two talks. Our first speaker is Professor Shakir. Let me explain you some short brief about him. Shakir is a professor of mathematics at Aligarh Muslim University, Aligarh, India. He received his PhD degree in mathematics in 2002 from AMU. He also works as associate professor at King Abdulaziz University, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, during December 2014 to August 2018. He is president of the joint Indian-Indonesian, Iran, Malaysia, Turkey, we call it shortly IIIMT, Algebra Forum. He was awarded TÜBİTAK Turkey and ISM University Malaya visiting professorship for the years 2019, 22, 23, and now 24 respectively. He is an author and co-author of more than 150 publications, reputed international journals, and has been on research visits to several universities and institutions across the world to deliver invented plenary keynote lectures. Besides supervising several students for Master of Philosophy and PhD degrees in various disciplines of mathematics, namely ring theory, module theory, coding theory, and cryptography, Professor Shakir has successfully completed many national and international research projects awarded by the University Grants Commissions, Department of Science and Technology, India, DSR, KAU, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, TÜBİTAK, and the Government of Turkey. Presently, he is managing editor of several reputed international mathematical journals. He is also a co-editor of several research volumes and a life member of the American Mathematical Society, Indian Mathematical Society, Calcutta Mathematical Society, the Indian Science Congress Association, the Indian Society of Industrial and Applied Mathematics, the Ramanujan Mathematical Society. Presently, he has Google Scholar citations more than 4,500. H index is 33, I-10 index is 115. Now, Professor Shakir, you are welcome to talk, give your talk, inshallah.
Okay, thank you very much, Professor and my brother, Professor Cihat, for a short, brief introduction. And first of all, I would like thanks and my great appreciation to TÜBİTAK, Government of Turkey, for supporting not only this visit and more than these 2 or 3 times under the SAID program. So I really appreciate the support from Government of Turkey. And also because we have running the projects under the same discipline with the SERB, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. And in last but not least, thanks to my collaborators and the host of this today's event, Professor Cihat and Professor Elif, Özdağ, Faculty of Science of this university. With this brief thing, let's come back on what we are going to talk. So, dear mathematics lovers and education lovers, a very good morning. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I will speak on, because my research area as is mentioned in mathematics and in particular algebra, but this title is totally different. We choose a topic which is the, useful for the young and even the senior educationalists, and mainly for the young faculty, because we are here, as I told you, 3 times. So my wish is to give something to this university in term of to make this university in the high level. And I wish, inshallah, in the future, you will be noticed, it will be recognized as the best university in the next 10 years. Because your colleague, Cihat, and this Elif Özdağ, they are associated not only with me, but the people working in the as globe. As he told me, we have a forum that is called IIMT Algebra Forum. This is not forum from one country. This is forum from more than 6-7 countries. And Professor Cihat is hold one key positions like General Secretary of this forum. So your university will people will looking on globe. They asking me, even not outside, even this country, I know, maybe you know Professor Behram Ali, he is presently in Ankara, but I have good connection with him because he is associated with Egypt Technical University and I have connection with him. He asking me, why you making some event at Karaman? My reply is, because I am associated with Karaman from more than 10 years, and I want to see this university in the best university in the Turkey in the future. And I hope and believe, inshallah, in the future we will notice next 10 years. The first event we are going to hold here in 2025, that means the second joint IIMT Algebra Forum Conference in next year. And we will notice more than, I believe, more than 10 to 20 countries will involve in this event. So one of the best, means largest event in the mathematics and algebra in particular. So this is what I am feeling, because I am associated with this university, and my always aim is to give something best to this university, being association with my good friends and being a Muslim. So that's why I choose this different topic. This is not my research area, dear friends. This is a topic I am talking and discuss with you what I learned in last 25 years. How to write papers, good papers, how to publish good papers, okay? Because, and you will notice the title, that is the scientific writing in the present scenario. So things are, change every year, because this is the era of information technology. Things moving very fast, okay? So what we need today in this scientific era, so we write in the present scenario. Now come on back to the title. What is scientific writing? I hope most of us understand what is scientific writing, the way of communication, your thoughts, your idea to the others. And now the problem is how to convey this message to the others. So I will discuss some points that what I feel, and it means what difficulty I feel during my 25 years, and how we solve these issues. So let me discuss these issues in terms of today in research paper, how to write research papers, okay? If time, we have another time, then we give an idea on how to write a good research papers. But I think it's in 1.5 hours, it's not possible to deal all both things together. So first we discuss about how to write a good means papers, and then we did the other part maybe the next time. And then I just give you the idea because I put the things on the screen. You see the my university, because if you recognize any country or any home from the entry gate. So these are the two, one is entry from my university, from where I am standing here in the front of you because of this great institution. Another is the place which give you to see the world. That means I'm talking the right hand side. This is the library of our university, where we spend a lot of time during my student career. And this is the place which shows me the way to the Turkey, to the Canada, Japan, or many other countries. So that why I choose this only two pictures, not the earth. Okay, and then we move on. Okay, just short brief what we are going to talk. These are, on your screen, we have publishers who publish our scientific work. So we choose some good publishers, not all, where we have dealing and where we have problem and how we solve this problem with these publications, with these publishers. Sometimes we write a paper and submit to any publisher, then they comment, please modify your contents according to our need. And that's why I choose. Every publisher has their own style. So basically, I have connection with these publishers, so I pick up this. Let us move one by one, and how we will deal our publication, means scientific publication, with these great publishers. So this is the outline. We will talk about, as I mentioned you, we go just a particular, because I feel there are several students and young faculty. So I just go the particular way to give you something, not here and there, okay? So we are talking how to write the paper, means scientific writing in term of a research paper. So we just pick up something which has close connection with your manuscript, okay? So the title, then author's information, abstracts, keywords, subject classification, and so on and so forth. Means these are the main component of the manuscript. Are you agree? As I told you earlier, please feel free, because this is not a lecture. This is not, I'm teaching you something. We are here to discuss. So if you have something in your mind, please raise your hand and we will share and discuss, because I will more happy if somebody come in and give their own idea. Yes, this maybe can do like that way, okay? So this is the, come on one by one. Title of the paper. So when we, start the work, before 1 year, 2 year, we are try to write down something in different pages. And when it will be ready, 2 or 4, 2, 3, 4 pages, and then you give some title. First assignment, how we give the title. So here we have a suggestion, what your title mean and how you choose the title. The title which has close connection with your findings. Okay? So if you look at the screen, I give just some hints. the title summarizes the main idea or the ideas of your study. Because this is what either in terms of authors or readers or reviewers, editors, first have impression about your paper from this title. First impression about your paper from the title. Then they move ahead. So title will be, you know, short and more effective. So we have this title of the research paper should be the short and effective. And then you write down, you know, what the best things and what you not add in the title. So here we mention some points like title should be concise and small, and title should be the informative and complete that has connection with the next part. And what is the next part? Come on, later on, that means your abstract. Okay? The title should be attractive to the readers. So when you choose a title, if you have a title like that gives the first impression to the readers, this is a new title. So the people will be eager to see the inside. So choose a title in a such way that should be the new in your area and that have effect on the readers first look. And last, what you avoid in the title. So the title does not contain the frequently used abbreviations. Don't use the title in the.
I missed some part of this. Some titles are attracting attention of readers. Major specifications of this I didn't understand or miss.
No. I mean, choose a title of your study. It is new and it attract readers. Means once they see the title, they say, yeah, this is new title in this study. So, yeah, new one. New one means related to your domain. I mean, okay. So if it is new,
include challenging.
Of course, that's attractive means what? That attract the people towards. Okay, the reader. I mean, reader means those who have associated with your study. Okay, because if you go the branch means subject by subject, the things are different. But I'm talking the common man. Maybe the subject as English is mathematics or is science, but do things according to your subject in your domain. Okay, that is means the people who will interested to read they are in your domain. Because the people who are interested in mathematics, they read mathematics. People who are not interested in mathematics, why they read like political science? Why they read our title? Because we don't know, even they don't know who are Shakir and who are the others. This is the meaning. And then you.
Professor, could you give us an instance from your paper?
For example, we are working in like recently we have a joint work with our colleagues. We have a paper like in DNA codes, okay? So this is general. If we write this title, means our paper, so we write new approach of DNA coding. When people will read the new approach, they are surprised, what they did inside. So they go inside paper, they read, because we use the term new approach, new tools, new method, okay? That made attractive to the readers. Yes. So I give you another point what you should avoid in the title. So here I'm not going to detail because we go according to time. Like just don't means like have a title which not have the exact information related to your work. Like here we mentioned on the conjecture of Ahmad Khan. So what conjecture you are talking? Okay, means Ahmad Khan, there are so many Ahmad Khan. And you are talking the conjecture on Ahmad Khan. So which Ahmad? His Ahmad, or this Ahmad, or this Khan, or other Khan? Give the exact way. Like the conjecture of Shakir's problem, the conjecture of Cihat problem.
There are maybe 100,000 Khan.
Then you can add some more things, so it make more like that. Means you give the focus. I'm talking in your domain. Maybe there are more people in your domain But those who are working in a domain, mainly they are know the people who is Cihat in working in the model theory. Okay, because in same domain, not many people they are associated Shakir Ali, Ali Shakir, Shakir Ali, Shakir Ahmed. So I think they aware their names because of this study, because they are experienced persons. Okay, so anyway, and
I think you mean it must be specific.
specific, yeah, specific to the person, specific to the problem. That I mean. Okay, and then don't use the technical terms. Like use the technical terms, people not understand. Okay, then the people then they go either take a dictionary or something that no, if not found, what mean? So don't use such terms which are difficult to find the others. Okay, give the things which are better for them, easy to handle. So that way you can avoid all these things. No longer, no technical terms, and they have connection with your the next step. So the next step is, after that. Now the second, after title, what we have? Information about the authors. This is, you know, as a researcher, we all know where we put our names and where we put the things. But every publisher, as I mentioned, we have more than several publishers. Every publisher had their own style. Some publishers write your name in the front after title, address with the address and the email, and they ask please mention clearly if you have more than 2 authors. They ask please mention clearly who is the corresponding author. Okay, and some journal asking put your address on the bottom. Some publishers asking please put your address in the last. And how you decide this? Anyone? I am asking the young researchers, please feel free. How you decide this? Where you write your address or your email? Any young researcher, please feel free to come forward. My question is, if you have a paper, okay, I'm asking where you put your informations, like your address, your email, where?
It depends on the journal, but at the end of the first page.
First page. And another?
No information, because we have to put a title page later on.
Okay, and another so see, that different views is coming, different view. Your friend say on first paper, or then he say they can depend on the journal. He again says second paper, he say no, we depend on maybe some journal ask don't write your name, maybe write on the other paper. So this problem how to handle. That means things depend on publisher and its journal. It is not your choice. Okay, it's not your choice. First paper say no. It's the choice of journal, and even same journal has different style. Same publisher, but different journal have the different style. So totally things is depend on the publisher and its journal. So what to do? Before submitting the paper, please follow the guidelines of the journal. Okay? This is the point 2. And then come on, abstract. Second most important component of the manuscript. Because after title, the readers come on abstract. The editors come on abstract. The referee come on abstract. So your title has so attractive as your abstract as the title. And other important thing is it must have connection with your title. Okay, means your abstract must have something common with the title. That is so they make connection to each other. Because the referee or editor, they not read the paper. They read only the title and come abstract, and then they decide who will be the referee of the paper. Okay? So the abstract basically is, just like, when you have some brand name, you like when I'm moving, coming from Konya to Karaman, my friend saw this Turk is very famous brand. Huh? Turko, very famous brand. So in term of brand, your abstract will be the brand name. So that means brand name are chosen very carefully. Because once you make the brand name, and sometimes it will go your not only whole life, but your generation whole life, generation involved on your brand name. So title is very, very important, has connection with the abstract. Okay. Always we have a instruction, go ahead, but we are not, convey the good things if we are moving too fast. Please. Okay, when you can say stop, then I can stop. No problem, but okay. So please, now the question is, if you choose the top abstract, then again question, do you need have some rules or some procedure, okay, or some limitations? So here I mentioned very few, and this also depend on publisher choice, not your choice. Like some publisher or some journal ask, please do not mention the citation in the abstract. Okay? If you not do accordingly, they return your manuscript immediately and ask you, please modify. Again, you last so many days to do that. So till now, what is the key point? Before the submission, I write is, please follow the instructions. Your plan journal means you have already planned something to do, to submit, so go accordingly, so you save your time, you save your energy. Okay? And keywords. Do you know what is the keywords? And what is the role of keywords in research papers?
They are labels.
Sorry?
Labels of product.
Any other comment? What is the use of keywords? If you go for the definition, okay, it's very interesting. These keywords decide, I'm going to be the most important part, not the most important of the keywords is in term of, the reviewer, because reviewer will be see who is working in this domain. Okay, so they associate with the American Math Society, okay, using the keywords to search the people, and they send to referee, reviewer, who is person who is working in the same domain. So these keywords give the information about your study, what you pick up in your domain, because like in mathematics, there is a differential equation, there is a algebra, you have geometry. So we have, if you have a keywords, then it go directly, like it's concerned with me. If we put the keywords, then people not go in mathematics, but directly go to the topic, the catch. Yeah, he is working in this area. So he can use the keywords for this purpose. Indexing is very important because, as I told you, American Math Society, what we are following, the one of the, means the best indexing sources, they are using the keywords. Okay, so and the referee as well. Another important, you have a subject classification. I am writing this, if you look at the screen, I am writing AIMS. AIMS, that means American Math Society, because we are talking in mathematics, so we use the American Math Society. If you are talking like chemistry, then American Chemistry Society. But you see, always using American Math Society. This is concern with us. Never other people will think on these issues. So why the people on the top? They are not top only for their They have same brain, they have same things, they are eating the same thing, but the thinking is different. So that's why they play a role as a kingmaker across whole world. Okay, anyway, come on the topic, this is not topic today discussion. So the subject classification, very relevant question. How many digits we have in subject classification? I'm asking for the young faculty and young researchers, please. How many digits we have in AMS classification? Being a mathematician, I'm asking this question because we are always concerned with the mathematics. So how many digits we use? One name, 6. Yes?
I can talk about my economics.
Okay.
It starts with the letter, then
I'm asking the number, not 3. Another one from mathematics? Okay.
You mean number, not digit, right?
Digits, numbers.
Total number.
Total number in mathematics. Yeah. Every subject. No. I mean, like you have some particular number, it involves some digits. Anyway, it has fundamentally true. I'm not in mathematics, especially. We have 5 digits. It's no more, no less. The meaning is, like we are working in algebra, in associative rings, then the first 2 digits is 1, 6. That means associative rings. Again, in associative rings, we have a subcategory. Okay? Then put W. One word, W. It meaning be inter, prime or semi-prime. Then another 2, like 16W60. So it gives the complete information about our core area. And every journal, every publisher needs this subject classification on the front page. On the other hand, some journals says our American Math Societies has provision to the secondary and primary and secondary. Okay? So this subject means this classification is very helpful when we are moving to AMS review. The last review of the scientific writing. First we be journal. Okay? If journal recommend, maybe by 2 or 3 referee, that will published. After publication, it will go to American Math Society. Now the final remark is given by American Math Society on your scientific writing. That means gives its weight is correct or not, sometimes is good, sometimes is bad remark. And who decide this? Who decide this? AMS, American Math Society, AMS review. So see the power. And then, now because the time is limited, so we come on towards short, to make short, we go the very important part of your manuscript that is called, the introduction. Okay? So basically the introduction has, at least in mathematics particularly, we have at least 3 paragraphs. And what are these 3 paragraphs? First paragraph related to your key notations, key definitions. Second paragraph give the background of your manuscript, whom you are following. Maybe it involves 2 paragraphs. If you have paper length more, you can add in place of 1, you can add subcategory, 2 part. Then the last part is your planning. What you are going to write inside. Give the short summary in terms of section wise, involves some your key results. That will be the last part of your introduction. Because a referee read your introduction first, then he go the next step in the main body. Otherwise, if he is not agree, he will not read the whole paper. He return back or reject based on your introduction. So introduction is a very, very important component for reviewing process. So very carefully give the complete background, means the key notations and the key definitions, and then you write down 2 or 3 paragraphs on the pupils, others who has did so many things in your work, and the last part based on your own work. And that must have whole information that you have written in your main body. That means introduction will give the whole information about your manuscript after the abstract. And then I'm not go in details because I just avoid, and then we come on the findings. So write your findings very precisely in terms of theorem and make connection with these theorems to the previous works. That means you are to make the importance of your work and how your work is important, so write the others' result as a corollary. So people will understand why you did all these things and what is the importance. And also write some basic results, basic findings that you derive from your main results. So people will understand the importance of your work. And then come on the conclusive part. Basically, the conclusion has very close connection with the abstract. But people did lot of mistake because they copy the abstract and put in the conclusion. The big mistake. Of course, you can take some part from your abstract. In short, I am talking. And the last part of your conclusion give you the direction for the future. That is what is left. You are not able to do. Make as open problem or give direction to your friends, your co-workers. Please follow these lines. So that means conclusion means conclude your work and give direction to the others. And then we have the okay, I will not okay. In the last only we add acknowledgement for those who help you in many ways. Some of them your seniors, your mentors. Sometimes he or she be not author of the paper. So what you do means sometimes he read and give you good comments. Okay, or somebody help you to writing in scientific manuscript. Somebody are not they are not know the latex, the present the software. You need sometime help from others. And anyway, so you should mention their contribution in term of the acknowledgements, because this is very important. Because give good. What happens sometimes we also when your paper will the review and the revised, and then you write thanks to the referee or reviewers. This is very important because reviewer will not get money for to review your paper. So it is the important point to add at least few words those who did his job without any money or any. So that's very important. Some people left it blank. So many referee they reject. Yes, reject because he or she devote more than 10 hours or sometimes 10 days to give some comments and some comments for the improvement, and even you don't have time to write a single word to him or her. So this is ethically is not correct. Okay, so if he or she reject, he is right. But anyway, yes.
Sorry, I agree with you.
Okay, maybe.
Nowadays, open source platforms, particularly referees also started to earn money from that. This is one perspective. And the second point of view is when I actually, from my point of view, if I actually thank referees, this is an ethical concern from my point of view. Addressing that, it's a kind of conflict of interest from my point.
At least I'm happy. You are not agree. At least no. I'm coming on his point. Yeah, I'm coming his point. No. I mean, at least happy in that sense. He's at least raised hand to make contradiction what I'm saying. Okay. So come on the answer. Because you are not agreeing. Why I'm saying this is important? Because a referee be not general, not all, but there are more journalists, more than 70% journalists, they are not paying a single, money to the referee. Okay, there are some journalists they are paying. For them, yes, you are right. But for them who are they are not paying, and if he is making comment for revision, for example, sometimes what happen, suppose you don't have able to find example, and referee will suggest you example. Yes, this is example. So what to do?
But this is the nature of being a referee. I mean, everybody knows that this is the common sense of being referee. From another perspective, you said that if a referee does, if a writer or if an author didn't write thanks to the referee may reject. This is also unethical.
This not happens for every person. This is very person to person. Okay, in many I give an example. In many cases this happens. Okay, but not always. So it's very person to person and area to area.
Again, from my perspective, we have to put our
okay. Listen,
emotions or any kind of subjective phrases that creates conflict of interest out of our papers. This is my point of view. I understand some pays, some does not pay. I know these facts, but still I disagree that ethical issues should still not clear of what we have to write and what we have not to write.
Okay, please give a comment and then. Yes.
Yeah, basically his question is that when you have to give acknowledgement for the referee. So clear cut, you can't give it before if there is any revision of the manuscript. Then in that case it is okay. Otherwise it is unethical to give any kind of thanks to the referee before. He's asking for that perhaps. Am I right?
I mean, I am just questioning the idea of being referee.
I think he is also disagree after revision.
No. I think this agree will not go.
I mean, I do not agree that something written related with referees in the paper.
Hocam konu derin şeyden sonra konuşabiliriz. Burada olacağız.
I don't mind.
We will discuss. Yeah, it's not all. Okay, so we are going to. Okay, just the last. We gave the references. Okay, last part of your manuscript, and we must give the references, citations of those we used. Even the self-reference is very important. If not giving the references your own, that means you are heading something, and ethically is not good. I'm not talking the others, of course you have need to, but your means self-citation is also important. So very important, and then, okay, so quickly, what I am talking here, some tools and techniques are available on the websites of the publishers we mentioned on the second slide. Okay, so what are they? Like, like they are. 1 minute, just okay. So this is some extra tools and techniques. Like if you have algebra science, then you go on the web page, you find the place Algebra Publication Campus, where you find a suggestion, lot of good suggestions, okay, over there. So for good researchers, I advise, if please go through and maybe you have good idea to learn what are the requirements and of this particular publisher. Okay, so there are so many publishers like Taylor & Francis, you have author service, and Word Scientific, you have author service where they provide the tools and technique. Even sometimes nowadays, they provide free help to writing the paper in new language like LaTeX or some other. So you make use benefits from these things. And with this, I just say good luck and thank you all for listening. And here is some info. If you need any, please, we don't have time to again because of time shortage, so you can find information here and write me directly, please.
Mr. Shakir, I'd like to ask one thing.
Okay.
Acknowledgement, how about thanks to Allah? It's not traditional.
It is not traditional, but you know, because I missed something because of the time, even I need to say something more. Because the general, you know, the present scenario, I use the term present scenario, so I need to say, but the coordinator is not allow me to do that. Traditionally, we not, because you know we don't have your own publisher. So if you write somewhere, then you know whether maybe they reject before doing anything.
No. I wrote my doctoral thesis.
Of course, this is your own thesis because you are not going to publish on any publisher. But this is your own scientific work. Yes, of course. You feel to write, even you write in big page and front. As far as the concern, the scientific manuscript, yes, of course, this is your paper. You have your right to write anything, but maybe some publishers may not like. That is the small comment.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Shakir, Ali, for this nice talk. Sorry, we are a little bit late. But actually, he took from his time. So inshallah, now I request from Professor Ashraf, Professor Mohammad Ashraf to give his talk. I skip the information because of time limiting. At first, you had half an hour, but I am sorry, now you have maybe 15 or 20 hours, 20 minutes.
Thank you. Dean, Faculty of Education, Professor Cihat, Professor Elif, Özdağ, other colleagues present here, ladies, gentlemen. Good morning to all of you and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, I would like to tell you about this topic, why I have chosen here to speak on this. So I was told that this is a mixed gathering. I'm not speaking in a gathering where almost all the algebraists or mathematicians are there. I came to know that I have to speak in the Faculty of Education. So I chose this topic, that what is the use of mathematics in our everyday life. If no, this topic is really goes unnoticed while it is being used every day by us. The only thing is that we have to realize how we are going to use it and where it is being used inherently without knowing. Even if you go to the market, if you are getting that there are discounts of 5%, 10%, 20%, if you know little bit of mathematics, that you can get how much discount you will get on each and every articles. So that helps you to decide which one is better and getting in a lesser money. So that's why those who don't know mathematics, even then, they can do this. So, and initially I will say, mathematics is a subject which is known to be the queen of science. And later on, somebody told that this is mother of science. But now the situation is quite different after the advent of computers. It is being used everywhere. You cannot find a discipline where it is not being used. Even in arts, just you go to economics, you have a very much use of mathematics in economics. Even in social science, even you go to health, in medical, I mean, in every walk of life, you have to use mathematics. And it is being used. For example, in medical sciences, you are going to take, I mean, sometimes CT scan, an MRI. So in all these sophisticated equipments of these, they depends upon some mathematical formulas. They are being run by certain rules and regulation of mathematics, which we don't know. Even being a mathematician, I don't know how mathematics is being used in MRI, but it is. It's based on certain rules. So here I will just give you some use of this. Mathematics is perceived as a abstract discipline and confined to the classroom teaching. But it is not so. It is being used everywhere, and silently we are using everywhere. If we are in market, we are using mathematics. If somebody is working in a, I mean, in engineer are there, they are working mathematics in every walk of engineering. I mean, in mathematics there. So this here I shall explore certain ideas. I will give some salient features of the applications of mathematics in different parts. So I will just emphasize on the fundamental role of mathematics in daily life. So since in details, I will give evolve. You can solve the problem. You can write mathematically any phenomena. Where you can write any phenomena in terms of mathematical formulation. So if you have mathematical formulation of any problems, you can get its solution also. So this is one way. Other one is finance and economics. So how one can use mathematics in finance and economics? Here, this is also, I mean, if you have financial mathematics,
if you want to use how to get its use. So if you know the percentage, how you can calculate the outcome of the profits and all that. So all that depends upon the financial what you have in economics there.
For example, in stock market, this is an example where use of statistical analysis. You know about analysis, statistics, where this is a very flourished branch which is known as statistical analysis, and with the help of that, one can find how to use mathematics there in order to find the way where he can invest the money to get maximum benefit. So that's why this is one way, and I'll give you the third, budgeting. I mean, budgeting means how to prepare your budget for the whole month. For example, if somebody, if they get salary, how they can use their income, monthly income, so that's why they can save something also. To use, I mean, certain in for their domestic expenditure, and they have to fix the percentage.
And get the difference, whatever you will get, that you can save. Okay, so this is also budgeting is important here, and it is not going. Okay, for interest calculation, if you have invested money, so how you will calculate the interest? So a little bit mathematics, I will say, in arithmetic, everybody know below high school that how to calculate the percentage of a money. There are, ways to calculate interest on a certain money. You know about that. But there are the ways to get compound interest also. So you have formula for that. And based on that, everybody, I think, those who have done high school, they know how to get the compound interest on a. So just directly one can use it and can have the application of mathematics. He has to pay rent, for example, 30%, groceries, he has to purchase for 20% of his income, and saving is about 10%. So how to calculate is simple one. You can use your calculator or your mobile phone to get it. So we are also using mathematics here. So this is the way, if we know this, we can keep our budget within our expenditure. So that's why this is also an example. Application of science in engineering and technology. This is the important one where I will emphasize on some fields of sciences where we can use mathematics. For example, in physics, we know what is law of motion, what is law of thermodynamics. These laws, they have been obtained with the help of mathematical thinking and within mathematical logic. If you know, if you apply logic on certain phenomena, you can get formula for that. And so this is the simple use of mathematics in physics. Similarly, there is use in chemistry. Stereochemistry is the branch there. So suppose there are two substances, how they will react under certain same conditions. So what is the rate of reaction? So all this is being obtained with the help of this. And similarly in biology, statistical methods, this is vital role for analyzing the data from experiment. Population growth and other things you can, scientists use it. So that's why this is another use of mathematics in biology. in engineering, I mean, civil engineers, they use mathematics to calculate and geometry to calculate the load and distribution of ensuring the safety and the stability of a given building. So this is a very important role of mathematics in engineering, and in civil engineers use it. Similarly, in architecture, this is being used. And in computer engineering, everybody know computer science completely depends upon the algorithm. And it is being developed by mathematicians. Most of the mathematicians in computer came into existence. I do remember those days, even in 90s when I was a student. It was 80s, late 80s or beginning of 90s, when the computer was not in this shape. There was a huge machine. We used to go there, put their data by and just give this instruction to the machine. And after so many hours of calculation, we get some result. And which is being done here in minutes now. So initially, mathematics, it was the advantage of mathematics, so that's why that this computer science came. So it is being used in, everywhere. This is the application of this. I told you that mathematics is a crucial branch which is being used here. In medicine, this is MRI, CT scan, this is rely on advancement of mathematical algorithm. And so there are crucial role of mathematics. And biostatistics, this is one branch of that, of statistics which is being devoted to this concept, how to use mathematics in the statistics there. And there is one more branch that is known as mathematical model. So if there is any phenomena, one can make the model, and after that, solving that, one can find the use of mathematical models. And in architecture and design, it's very simple. Geometry and trigonometry. These are two basic tools that is being used by in architecture to see the stability of building as well as aesthetic of a building. It should look nice. So that's why there is use of trigonometry. How much slope it should have, and how they should coin the whole building such as it gets aesthetic. It looks nice. So this is also one of the use. And then in environmental science, there is a mathematical models and simulate climate pattern and predict the future of the changes. This is also one of the in environmental science there is so many things. Resource management, ecological studies, and population modeling. All these are the branches that are being used in environmental science. So there is carbon footprint. This is one thing that we should know, because we are using cars. So all the time you will find that there is a lot of emission of carbon dioxide. So how much is damage to the whole environment, we do not realize that. Even you see, this is a simple example. If you have a car, and if suppose car emits 404 grams of carbon dioxide per mile, and if you drive 15,000 miles in a year, then how much carbon it will emits? You can see the calculation. 404 this grams of carbon dioxide into 15,000. How much you will get? 6.06 metric ton it emits. So how much we are damaging this environment? So this is a simple calculation which shows that nowadays whatever we are using these cars and everything, what to talk of cars, this is a very simple example. There are huge industries. How much they are going to damage the whole environment. So we can use, we can go somewhere walking if it is possible without using car. So, and transportation and logistics. So this is also one of the use of mathematics in transportation. For example, if there is transportation of buses to decide the route of buses in a city. So nowadays I have not penned down that there is a branch that is known as graph theory. That is, very much helpful here. And similarly, technology in everyday life that I am talking about, cryptography, and artificial intelligence, and cooking, and nutrition, and shopping. These are also the areas where one can use mathematics freely. We are using it, but we don't know that how and what kind of mathematics it is being used. For example, in communication, you have to use coding theory and cryptography. So it is being used, but those who are in mathematics, they are doing only, it's work on cryptography and this coding theory. All that is only mathematical work. How it is being applied, so this is the main thing. So in education and skill development also, there is a lot of use of mathematics, and similarly in art and music also. This is that even you can see any discipline around you, there is use of mathematics. Even in music, there is a use of this. So in social sciences, just I have told you something about this, how it is going to be used. So in cooking and baking also, how to use mathematics in cooking and baking. You have to use certain groceries in a certain preparation. So how you have to use it in cooking and baking, because how to convert from one frame of reference to other one. If somewhere written you have to add something in 1 teaspoon. In other one, the same thing is given in tablespoon. How you will convert this from teaspoon to tablespoon? So all this is also a simple mathematics that is being used by us, but we don't know. Health and fitness, this also requires, for body mass index, BMI, So how to keep it fit, how to keep it your cholesterol in level, everything it is being done there, because people are using it. In travel and navigation, it's simple. If you are going somewhere, how far away you have to go, and just you say how much time it will require, when you will start and when you will reach there, you can calculate that just by the time. And other is shopping and discount that I have discussed, is how to get discount somewhere. And there is last one, sport statistics. Not going to give time to this home improvement. For example, you have to print your you have to in your home project, if you want to color your house, so how much color you need? So for that, if you know the area of your walls and all that, according to that you have to use colors, different colors. So you can calculate that in advance. And even then, if you are making floors, in what way you have to cut down the given sheets. So that's why it leads to minimum damage. So that's why this is also one of the use of mathematics in education and career is evident by everyone. So in conclusion, what I will say that whatever you will think, just think about any discipline. You will find that in one way or other way, inherently you are using mathematics there. So what I was talking about before, that mathematics is the queen of science. So later on it becomes queen of all subjects, but it is mother of science and queen of all subjects, all disciplines. Everywhere you have to use. Now, this proverb it has been changed. In my way, I think, mathematics is the queen of every discipline, but mother of science. So I will stop at this point. Thank you very much for your patience hearing.
Thank you very much for this nice talk. On the other hand, thank you very much for our colleagues who are joining us online. Now our seminars has been finished here, and we will go our conversations, discussions, inshallah, out by drinking tea. Yeah, we can ask inshallah our concerns there. Yes, of course.
Thank you very much for the presentation and welcome. Dear Professor Ashraf, I'd like to ask if to improve, we use mathematics everywhere, every day. Then if I ask you a unique advice to improve our mathematics, what would your answer be?
Yes. Basically, mathematics evolves with our learning. I mean, if we see any phenomena, if we relate with its mathematical formulation, so if you can write that in terms of a mathematical formulation, you can find its, the way it is happening, and finally you can find the solution. For example, in early days, how this law of motion came into existence in physics, or law of gravitation, how it came. One gentleman, a great scientist, he was sitting there, he saw that apple was getting down on the earth. So he saw why it is coming to earth, why it is not going up. So he realized that there is something which attracts towards it. And this was his to understand that there is something which attracts, that was gravity. So the way to understanding mathematics is that, first of all, if we want to use in certain areas, so first of all, the way is that we have to convert that phenomenon into mathematical models, and in mathematical formulation, or in mathematical algorithms.
Let's discuss our because they are moving.
Science is essential.
Hocam dışarıda alın.
This was the first time. I am sorry.
Ya onu da alın gelin bence aşağıya ya. Hazır yani bir daha şey yapamayız ki. Aynen. Hocam isterseniz de şey yapıvereyim. Gelin hocam sağ olun. Sağ olun ayaklarınıza sağlık. Aynen şey yapsın. Gelin olmazsa aşağı yeni başlayacağız çünkü.
Thanks a lot.
Hocam ikramımız var. Buyurun ama orada konuşuruz inşallah. Ayaklarınıza sağlık. Teşekkür ederiz herkese. Gençler ikramlarımız var. Orada da beraber konuşun edin. Konuşalım beraber, tamam? Ayaklarınıza sağlık. Hocam onları açıverin üstlerine dışarıda.